Good morning.
Morning.
I'm so happy to see you all today. So, a couple questions for you this morning. How did you get here today?
Drive.
You got in the car and came and you drove. Did you drive yourselves here today?
No.
You didn't drive yourselves here today. Someone had to drive you. Well, then, how do you guys get to work in the morning if you can't drive?
School.
You guys don't go to work? Oh.
School.
Okay, well, if you don't drive and you don't go to work, well, who pays for your house and your food and stuff?
Our mom and dad.
Oh, okay. Well, I ask you these questions as just a little reminder that sometimes we need a little bit of help. And even grown-ups need a little bit of help sometimes getting things done or getting somewhere or with other things. And so the disciples were with Jesus one day and they were walking and having a chat, and they forgot maybe that they need a little help. Sometimes we think we can be perfect and that we can do everything ourselves, right? We don't need to ask for help. Maybe grown-ups think like, I can drive, I can work, I can take care of all my own stuff, I never need any help. Is that true?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody needs help sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So the disciples were thinking, they were talking together and they were trying to decide who's the greatest among all the disciples. Maybe who does Jesus love the most, or who's the most perfect follower of Jesus and who's going to be the greatest one. And Jesus asked them about it. He said, hey, what were you guys talking about? And none of them wanted to tell Jesus. Maybe they felt a little bit guilty. Because you know what? Jesus told them that if you're going to be the greatest, you have to be the last. You have to be the servant of everyone if you want to be the greatest. So he was reminding them that we can't be perfect and do everything on our own. Whose help do we need all the time?
Jesus, God. Jesus.
We need Jesus and God's help all the time. And so the disciples need a little bit of a reminder that day that they can't be perfect or the greatest because they need God's help too. And they need to be everyone's servant. So if they needed that reminder, guess who else needs that reminder sometimes?
Us.
We do too, right? It's really easy to think we can do everything ourselves. And maybe then we forget to pray about something because we think we can handle it ourselves. Oh no.
I eat my breakfast.
Yeah, they're not quite awake in the morning sometimes. Or maybe if you're feeling like anxious or nervous about something, maybe we can forget to pray and think we can handle ourselves. Or maybe we just don't handle it. We're just like, I'm not going to do the thing. And we forget that God's got us covered all the time, right? Okay, so let's remember that if we're going to be the greatest, that we need to be everyone's servant, and that we really do need help all the time. Okay? Sound good? Can you guys pray with me? Sorry. Dear God, thank you for sending Jesus. Help us to remember that we need your help all the time. And help us to remember to be a servant to everyone. We love you. In Jesus' name. Amen. Great job, guys. You can go back to your seats. Thank you.